Let's be real and think for a second. You've seen the headlines. AI is coming for your paycheck. The robot uprising is here. But usually, it's just some tech CEO trying to sound important. This time, it's different. We're in 2026, and the future just became the right now. I'm looking at some data from McKinsey and Goldman Sachs, and the numbers are honestly a bit terrifying. We're talking about 300 million jobs globally being disrupted, but I'm not here to hide under a desk, and you shouldn't either. I've spent the last few months obsessing over the specific tech that's actually moving the needle. I'm talking about the tools that aren't just helping anymore, they're doing the heavy lifting. I remember my first internship. I spent 8 hours a day debugging simple CSS and writing basic boilerplate code. It was boring, but it was how you learned. Well, in 2026, that job is basically gone. Tools like GitHub Copilot and Cursor have evolved from simple autocomplete to what people are calling agentic IDs. I used Cursor the other day to build a functional web app in about 20 minutes. I didn't even type half the logic. I just told the AI what I wanted, and it refactored 3 files at once. Who's at risk? Junior developers and QA testers. The reality, if your job is just writing code based on a ticket, you're in trouble. Companies aren't hiring 5 juniors anymore. They're hiring 1 senior who knows how to pilot these AI agents. Have you tried calling a help desk lately? It's getting harder to tell if you're talking to a human or a very polite algorithm. ChatGPT Enterprise has basically swallowed the customer service industry. There's a telecom company that recently replaced 70% of its call center staff with this tech. Why? Because the AI doesn't get tired. It speaks every language, and it actually remembers your previous 500 complaints. It handles the repetitive stuff, refunds, password resets, tracking with near-perfect accuracy. Who's at risk? Support agents, receptionists, and telemarketers. The reality, if your work involves following a script or a flowchart, an AI can do it faster for about $20 a month. I used to think accounting was safe because it's so precise. Turns out, precision is exactly what AI is better at. Tools like UiPath are now automating robotic process automation, RPA, at a level that's frankly wild. Think about it. An AI can process 10,000 invoices in the time it takes you to sip your coffee. It doesn't make typos. It doesn't miss a decimal point. It's not just data entry, it's the analysis too. Who's at risk? Bookkeepers, data entry clerks, and junior financial analysts. The reality, small businesses are ditching traditional accounting services for cloud-based AI that does the taxes, the payroll, and the forecasting automatically. This one hits close to home for me as a creator. We've all seen AI images, but in 2026, we're seeing AI campaigns. Jasper AI and HeyGen are creating entire marketing funnels, blogs, social posts, and even video avatars without a human ever picking up a camera or a pen. I saw a demo where a single marketing manager produced a month's worth of video content in a single afternoon using AI avatars. No studio, no lights, no talent costs. With a lot of tools coming up as well, it seems our jobs are really at risk. So let's see. Who's at risk? Copywriters, social media managers, and basic video editors. The reality, content is becoming a commodity. If you're just making stuff, the machine wins. You have to be the one directing the machine. Remember when research analyst was a high-paying career track? You'd spend weeks digging through PDFs, market reports, and spreadsheets to find a trend. Now, Perplexity and Gemini's deep research mode can do that in 30 seconds. I tested this. I asked for a competitive scan of the 2026 EV market. It cited 50 sources, cross-referenced the data, and built a table of the top 5 players. It would have taken a human team 3 days. Who's at risk? Paralegals, research assistants, and market analysts. The reality, gathering info isn't a skill anymore. Interpreting that info and making a risky, human decision is. Here's the thing, I don't think we're heading for a world where nobody works. But I do think the average worker is in for a massive wake-up call. The people who are winning right now aren't the ones fighting the AI, they're the ones treating it like a high-powered intern. I've had to change how I work too. I don't spend hours on scripts anymore. I use these tools to brainstorm, and then I add the me factor back in. Because at the end of the day, an AI can tell you the facts, but it can't tell you how it feels to lose a job or start a business. Look, this is moving fast. If you're still doing things the old way, you're basically leaving your career up to chance. But if you're here, you're already ahead of the curve. What do you think? Is your job on this list, or do you think you've got a human-only skill that these bots can't touch? Drop a comment below. I actually read them, and I want to hear your take. If this helped you see the 2026 landscape a bit clearer, hit that subscribe button and follow me for more. Seriously, it helps the channel stay alive in this crazy AI world. Catch you in the next one.